Cardinals. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And away we go in Glendale. Here's Carter on the return. Making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Ready.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Throwing on their first play. And he'll get it up to the 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down.
Incomplete. Defended by Kobe Durant.
Let's go now. Black. 95. Hut.
Back to throw. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here.
And the Cardinals.
Now the Rams will use the first of their... Timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
On the double.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Check Fury. Here we go. Set. Hut.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And a nice little run there. Gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find his back, Trey Benson there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now looking to throw. It's caught by Wilson. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. On is Chad Ryland for the point after.
Chad Ryland for the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. First snap, and Stafford's going to throw. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown. But Not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. It's Cox. This is Terrence Ferguson. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
54.
Stafford now. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking to Nakua, the target on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up. It's Stafford once more. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's on target to Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31.
First down, Los Angeles.
Stafford now on 1st down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as the defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Mevis able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it deep downfield. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get 6 more on their early advantage. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back. And he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. Another score here in quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Massive hit. The ball is out. Oh, man, lucky break there. He falls on it himself. We nearly saw their problems really start to snowball following that touchdown.
Well, Kate, I think he was in full-on panic mode for a brief moment. He just made sure it never overwhelmed him. Calmly picks it back up. May have lost him some yards, but at least it didn't lose them the possession.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Putting a receiver in motion. Stafford to throw again on second. That's complete. Naku on the left side. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Stafford now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
First down throw here for Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Waiting!
Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Set! Yellow waiting! Yellow waiting!
From the gun, a carry by Corum. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Stafford from the gun. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams lower the deficit they face. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. That gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season, and they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming for the shotgun.
Ready, ready.
Starting this drive with a design run. Makes a cut to the right sideline. It's an Arizona touchdown! The Cardinals blowing them out in this opening quarter.
Okay, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover and may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane. He took huge advantage of it.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals go up by 19.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. A quarter down. 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Brought in right side. On the move past the 40. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Rams have the first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Alert! 180! Easy, easy! Double right!
First and 10. Here's Stafford. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Set! Lady!
Now Stafford again. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Stafford throwing again. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's fourth down.
Lady! Hey, 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 hey! Zebra!
Stafford's going to throw once more. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Connects with Harrison again. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
In the goal line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, but don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. It keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. Third down.
Ready, set. Wait, let's go.
Throwing from the gun. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals making this a laugher before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again.
Cardinals 35, Rams 9.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
250.
Now Stafford to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first down, here's Stafford. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one connects. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Mevis now for the extra point. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Rams 16.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Cardinals in front here at State Farm Stadium. Second down now, they need 7.
Ready. 50, green. Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
The Cardinals first down.
Set, ready.
First and 10.
They'll work against the blitz. Finds him over the middle. They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
15 more yards. That's another
going to throw out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Set. Yellow. 40. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
Michael Wilson.
43 rail.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Six. Mega. Hut.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
The kick by Ryland is good. And before the half, they're able to tack on 3 more.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. His return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back to the 27. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Yellow 20.
Throwing now, Stafford. He fires one deep down the left sideline. The downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Coverage by Max Milton.
Set. Blue 60. Hurry.
Stafford now. Nakua here. He's got it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. He's thrown deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
The kick is good.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams cut the lead down to 15. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our 1st half. They go play action on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Here we go.
Throwing on seconds. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals grow the lead now to 22 points.
Rams 23. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Big 20. Set. 50. 50. Zebra. 20.
Back to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready.
Stafford back to throw. Screen here for Williams. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going for it again. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
First and goal at the 9.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals push their lead further to start the half. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals continue piling on to this lead.
Rams 23. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground. Coral. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop their run.
And they've been doing it.
Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, and you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
This one misses the tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Number 20, Zebra.
They're going to go for it. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Trey Benson, the touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. He's trying to push the field. This is brought in at the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams continuing to fight at least. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Down, black swap. Hut.
And off to Benson to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. He's away from one. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready, ready. Black, 95.
Back to throw. Finds some time left. And they will stop him once he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Going all the way to the end zone here. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Here we go, set, ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and
Ready?
10 at the 20.
First and 10, looking to throw. It's cut right side by Watson. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Ready.
They give on second to Benson. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and less.
From the gun on 3rd down. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. That penalty's on the offense, Brock, so that play is going to go down as a pick.
You see a flag as a defender, and I guarantee you your first thought is, oh, man, this is going to come back, right? Well, not this time. He gets to hang on to that interception.
The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here 1st and goal. First plays a design run. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cardinals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals continue adding on to that lead.
69. Rams 30.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Stop.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready.
Now Stafford to throw. He put everything he had into this one. And they pick him off again. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Kid, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
They'll begin this drive with Benson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And the Cardinals first down.
Benson on 1st and 10. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you, because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over a tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
The Rams into the dime. Third down coming.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Quickly to Watson. Big gain. Has them across the 40. Inside the 20. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Benson now from the gun. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Cardinals throwing 6 more on the blowout. Slammer out, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack, because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw, Stafford. He's going to push one deep down the... And they pick him off again! Picked off by Will Johnson. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Starting out with an empty backfield, Gronk. Here they come, 1st and 10. And center receiver left. After the pick, Stafford back to the air. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Will Johnson. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. Defense getting in on the Farm Bronc with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to the air following that pick 6. He lobs this up left sideline looking for something big. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. That finds Adams downfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Markers are reset. Here we go. Right at the 44. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Stafford throwing again. Nakua nabs this one along the sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Rams.
Now Stafford again. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Stafford's going to throw once more. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
It's Stafford once more. Connects on the crosser. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So 20 yards on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
First and 10.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Sticking to the air, it's Garoppolo. Oh, no touchdown, it's intercepted! And the Cardinals will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Garoppolo's pass intercepted.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Set, go.
Line up the design keeper. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it